he realized that last week nobody drank the coffee. But if it is all desirable, all good, you don't have to force nobody. So therefore, everything in Islam, alhamdulillah, it is what? It is mahbubun, it is beloved, and it is marghubun, it is something that, barakallah, that is desirable. Everything about Islam is something that is, alhamdulillah, beloved and desirable. Everything in Islam is beloved and desirable. Even when one give up his food and his drink, this is desirable and beloved. Why? Even one leaving his food and his drink, that is something that is beloved and desirable. Why? Because you are leaving your food and drink for the one that you love. And for the reward, that is a tremendous reward that you will have. The reward of fasting the month of Ramadan, having your previous sins to be all forgiven. And it's something that is desirable. And it's something that is beloved. Wal kufr wa shirk, disbelief and polytheism, he say all of it is evil. Actually, turn around. Sit properly. He say that all of it is barakah, meaning kufr and shirk. All of it is evil. All of it is something that is detestable. Of every single thing about kufr and shirk is hate, is detestable. Everything about kufr and shirk is what? Is something that is evil. There is not one thing that is good in kufr and shirk. There is nothing that is good in kufr and shirk. There is nothing in Islam but it is good and it is desirable. Whether the person realizes it or not. Every single thing from the commands of Allah, it is good and it is desirable. قد تبين هذا من هذا. Shaykh Salih al-Fawzaan, he say, the path, the right path, in the evil path or the path of falsehood, they are all both distinct. They are both distinct, barakallahu fikum. He say, تميز الرشد من وهو الحق. He say that the rushd, which is the truth, is clearly distinct. It's clearly distinct from what? من الغي, from falsehood. وهو الباطل, which is falsehood. والإنسان عنده عقل. This is a very important point right here. He say the human being has intellect. The human being has what? Intellect. وعنده, and he also has, barakallahu fikum, yani thoughts or intelligence. يوازن بين الحق والباطل. And by way of that intellect and his intelligence and his intellect, he will be weighing, right? Putting it on the scale by way of his intellect, the truth and falsehood. Right? By way of truth and falsehood. He say, Hafidhahullah, that his intellect, his intellect, sayahdihi, that his intellect will guide him, in kana saliman wa saliman. His intellect will guide him to the truth. If the intellect is sound and it is, barakallahu fikum, unharmed, meaning something that is safe. If it is sound and safe, the intellect will do what will guide him to the truth. The ulama of the Salaf, they say that every single text is in line with the sound intellect. Every single text is in line with what? With the sound intellect. Meaning it will be easy for the sound intellect to process it and to see that this is the truth. But if someone's intellect is corrupted and spoiled, then you present them 1,000 proof to show the truth, they will still be blindfolded. They will still be blindfolded. And an intellect that is saliman wa saliman, it is not the meaning of the person he has a PhD or he is a graduate from this school or that school. That doesn't have none to do with a sound and safe intellect. It doesn't got nothing to do with that. Don't you find corrupt judges? Don't you find crooked doctors? Don't you find bad cops? Don't you find all of these individuals that have, they went to school or this and the third, but the evil they had was all barakallah fikum did what? And he added. Why? Because of the level of their corrupted intelligence. Right? So he mentioned hafidhahullah, as long as he say if his mind and his intellect, it is sound and safe, meaning unharmed from that which is the desire. And likewise, ad-dawafi', meaning from any motives. From any motives. He say that indeed his intellect will guide him barakallahu fikum, in regard to accepting and submitting to the truth. Biduni an yukrah, without him barakallahu fikum have to be forced in regard to the truth. How many times barakallahu fikum a person, and mashallah we even have a brother, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him guidance. He was reading on his own. He didn't have nobody to tell him about Islam. Nobody to tell him about Islam. He came to the masjid, alhamdulillah. I was reading, I was researching. And alhamdulillah, I realized Islam is the truth. So I was trying to find out how to be a Muslim, and I read that you have to take your shahada, and I already took my shahada. You got people like that, alhamdulillah. Why? Because their intellect is what? Is sound and safe, meaning unharmed from any of these things that wal-iyadhu billah spoil the mind. And when we say things that spoil the mind, it is not drugs or the likes of that. But it could be even concepts of life that people, they bring together and in the man, meaning so those systems that people lay out that will corrupt the mind of the person. Shaykh Salih al-Fawzaan hafidhahullah, he say, Shaykh Salih al-Fawzaan hafidhahullah, he say, وَالْقَوْلُ الثَّانِي. So the second statement of the people of tafsir in regard to this verse, So the first one was what? What was the first statement of the Mufassirin in regard to this verse? La ikraha fi din. What was it? We just read it. Right, meaning it's nobody to be forced in the religion. Why? Because all the hearts is under the control of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Nobody is to be forced in the religion. طيب. The second statement, and هذه الآية, that this verse was revealed in regard to Ahl al-Kitab, the people of the book. That the people of the book لا يجبرون على دخول في الإسلام. That the people of the book لا يجبرون على دخول في الإسلام. They are not to be compelled to accept to enter in the religion of Islam. The people of the book were not to be compelled to enter in the religion of Islam. بل إذا أرادوا, if they wish, بقاء على دينهم, to remain upon their religion, he say مكنوا من ذلك, they will be allowed to do so. If they wish to remain upon their religion, they will be given that possibility to do so. So they are not to be compelled or to be forced to enter the religion. If they want to remain upon their religion, then they will be, barakallahu fikum, allowed to do so. بشرط, based on a condition, أن يدفعوا الجزية للمسلمين وهم صاغرون. That they will be, the condition is that they will have to give the jizya to the Muslims while they are in a total humble situation, meaning them, the disbelievers. What is the meaning of it? What is the meaning of this verse? From the Mufassirin that say that this verse was revealed unto the people of the book. To say what? They are not to be compelled to enter in Islam. If they want to remain, إذا أرادوا البقاء على دينهم, if they want to persist and remain upon their religion, then it will be given the leeway for them to do so. Bishartin, based on a condition that they will give the jizya to the Muslim while they are in the state of being humble. وَهُمْ صَاغِرُونَ, and they are all humble. أَمَّا غَيْرُهُمْ, as other than them, other than the people of the book from the disbelievers, as other than the people of the book from the disbelievers, right? As other than them from the disbelievers, because among the disbelievers you have what? The people of the book and the mushrikeen. The people of the book and other that are not Ahlul Kitab, whether they are from the Ummiyin, or they are from the Magians, or they are from all of those adiyan that are not from revealed revelations. Meaning other than Judaism and Christianity, it is considered to be what? Also the kuffar, meaning other than the people of the book. That does not mean that the Christian and the Yahud, they are not kuffar. They are kuffar, but they have a specific ruling in regard to certain issues in the religion of Islam. Fahimtum? The one that worship Buddha and the one that worship Isa, they are both kuffar. But they are rulings that, barakallah fikum, things you can do with the one that worship Jesus and things that you can do with the one that worship Buddha. For instance, very good, marriage, slaughter, very good. That these are things that if a person is a Buddhist and he slaughter and give you some, invite you some good old barbecue, we tell them, see you later.